Yeah, hi, this is Mr. Davis, and we're going to do part three of our videos on how to create a Halloween card using Gravit and using AppLab from code.org. So in our first video, we drew this spider web here, and as you can see, we created a symbol. So I'm going to delete this right now so that it's not in the way, and I am going to actually come up here and choose the ellipse tool, and I am going to draw an ellipse. I'm going to click on the fill, and I'm going to change this fill to what's called a radial gradient. Now you can see the colors aren't really what I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this slider, and I'm going to make this orange. And then I'm going to pick the black slider, and I'm going to choose red. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here to borders. I'm going to add a border, but the border is going to be 2 pixels wide, and I'm going to change it to a light gray like this, so it's a little more subtle. Now let's go back. Let's look at our radial gradient. Let's take this orange, slide it over here. Now what we're going to get here is an effect like if we were using the blend option in Adobe Illustrator. So here we have one oval that looks like it has a nice shadow to mimic a pumpkin. Now it's important that you put the first 2 ovals on the outside. So I'm going to hit Control C, Control V, and I'm going to bring the second one over. Now, I want these to be smaller because they're going to look like they are farther away on a round pumpkin where the center is closer to you. So I'm going to copy, paste, and what I'm going to do now is move this one slightly inside, hold shift, make it just a little bit bigger. There we go. Now that I got the correct size, copy, paste. This will be the middle one on the right side. Okay. Now I have one space in the middle. Copy, paste. I will bring this over, and I'm going to grab this bottom right hand, and I'm going to drag it down. And there we have a pumpkin that kind of looks proportional. Here we go. Now I'm going to use my tools. I'm going to highlight the pumpkin. I'm going to use Control, Align Middle, and Distribute Evenly. So here, this gives me a good starting point. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the outside one and move it in. The left arrow, 3 spaces, and you might want to get this, work with it a little bit till you get the look you want. There we go. So now I got my pumpkin looking pretty decent. So I'm going to highlight all of them, and I am going to go to group. Okay. Now I want to get this so in the middle, and now we're going to decorate it. Now remember, when you're carving pumpkins, it's not an exact science. I've carved a few in my day. I can't say they were perfect. So I'm going to draw a triangle, and I'm going to hold down my shift key to keep it locked at a 90-degree angle. Turn this to black. Copy, paste. Go. I'm going to try to line it up with that first big oval in the middle. And let's bring down a nose. You might want to make it a little smaller after. If something pops into the back by accident, just go arrange, bring to front. I want to make sure we just get, there we go. Much better. Now, how do we make the mouth? What I'm going to do up here is I am going to draw an ellipse like this. I'm going to make it black. And I'm going to subtract a rectangle from it. I'm going to cut it right down the middle. Highlight both of them. Complex shapes. Subtract. Here we go. We're off to a good start. I'm going to move this down here. Might make it just a little. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a couple of these teeth. There we go. I'm going to hold shift. I want to make sure that they're lined up evenly. I'm going to use my arrows, bring these down. There we go. So let's highlight and let's subtract. And then we have a mouth. Now, sometimes when you're doing this, the next thing you want to do is just one last stem. I like just taking the pen tool, finding the middle, going up a little bit. What I'm going to do is hit V, and I'm going to change this to about 10, and I'm going to change the color. Let's go with a green. Let's use our mixer to darken it a little bit. If we don't want like the way it looks, you can click on it, arrange, send to back. There we go. Let's highlight all of that. Let's group. Let's go modify. And what I'm going to do is go symbol, create symbol, pumpkin. And we save that. Now you can see they're both in the library. So what I can do now is this. And this. Let's bring that up. Sometimes it looks good when your pumpkin is slightly above center. Okay, and you want to make sure you get it in the middle. And that looks pretty good. So let's go save. And we have quite a good looking project here. So this is Mr. Davis. That was how to draw the Halloween pumpkin. We're going to take this. We might add some text. We might add some spiders or some bats. And we're going to put this in App Lab, and we're going to have a great Halloween card. Thank you.